pick, and they're in and ready to go, and they're racing this time. On the outside here, Whisket, one of the first to show out with Heaven's Way and Make My Week. Easy Find began fast behind them, followed by Little Ripper, and then further back Breathing Space. In the centre there is Chatsworth Lady, and back behind them Casey's Comet. Comelina getting back with Serene Mist. The last couple are Be Quiet. Over on the inside of it, Fiery Fantasy and Tristy Miss. Around the turn of the 850 now, and on the outside, Whisket went to the front. A half length to Make My Week, 2 lengths to Easy Find third. Then Little Ripper, and there followed further back by Chatsworth Lady. A gap on the field further back, Casey's Comet. Breathing Space on the fence from Heaven's Way, and well back in the field, Serene Miss. Comelina running on fairly. Then Be Quiet, followed further back by Fiery Fantasy and Tristy Miss last of all. Whisket in front of the 500 metre mark. Easy Find's gone up quickly on the outside second. Little Ripper a neck away third, a length and a half Casey's Comet, then Chatsworth Lady. Breathing Space getting out, but under a bit of pressure from Comelina, not doing much, and then further back Heaven's Way. Whisket tackled by Easy Find on the turn from Casey's Comet. Breathing Space shouldering Little Ripper out of the way when Easy Find put its head in front, 180 metres to go. Breathing Space coming after it with Casey's Comet and Little Ripper. Easy Find a length in front with about 100 to run now. Breathing Space gets out. Easy Find just in front of Breathing Space and Casey's Comet. Or may have just hung on Easy Find. Nothing in it, in Breathing Space. Hit the line together. Casey's Comet ran out of galloping room in the centre. Got tightened up and ran third. Then on the outside, Little Ripper. Further back, Whisket, followed by Serene Miss, Comelina, Heaven's Way. Be Quiet, Fiery Fantasy, Tristy Miss, Chatsworth Lady, Make My Week. Judge will call for the photo here. To be perfectly honest, I caught these two horses one stride after the line, because I was watching the rider there in the red and the white cap getting squeezed out of the race, the one in the middle running out of the galloping room. When they came to the turn, Whisket was tackled by the Hayes filly, Easy Find, which went up quickly, took the lead. Then Breathing Space was pushing its way out in the blue colours, getting out from inside a Little Ripper. Easy Find then got to the front. Breathing Space was coming out after it, but Casey's Comet is the one that was running out of room. The rider had to sit up and grab it. And Easy Find in front. And when you look at the replay, you perhaps got to lend towards the one on the outside now, and that's Breathing Space. And I do declare I've caught them one hop after the line. I was just watching that Casey's Comet with the rider M. Durham sitting high on the irons. And number 3 gets a Breathing Space. Number 3, Breathing Space, D. Trianda Falou. Second is number 2, Easy Find, M. Clark. And third, maybe another photo here between Casey's Comet and on the outside, Little Ripper. And now number 9 gets third. Now this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting because this filly in the middle, Casey's Comet, has run out of room now. Whether it's Breathing Space coming in or Easy Find coming away from the rail on the inside remains to be seen. Just watching the 7 replay again. And the black sleeves, black cap, it's Easy Find grabbing the gold cap, Whisket getting to the front. Casey's Comet in the red jacket and the white cap behind. Shifts out to make a run, and then Breathing Space is the filly in the blue. Easy Find has got over a length in front, but now the 2 challengers come with Breathing Space on the outside getting up to the girth of this leader, and that's when Casey's Comet, Gorham, you see, had to sit up and grab and check that filly. She's been beaten probably just on a length.
30 and Will Echo number 2 showing 14.15. Here's Ian Craig.
The favourite Cool Action, the early leader, about a half to 3/4 of a length on My Market Love, is going to push the favourite for early leadership. And hello, Triple Tristram is putting on a Bronco performance. He's bucking, he's pig rooting, and the jockey, young Troy Phillips, is doing a superb job to stay aboard. Unbelievable. They go to the first corner, My Market Love, 3 or 4 lengths now on Cool Action. The third on the outside is Stimulus, 1 Shake It Up, grasping at straws. Followed by Will Echo, the outside, 2 lengths to Miss Keating, and tailed right off the buck jumper, Triple Tristram. On the side, 600 to go. My Market Love, 2.5 lengths clear on Cool Action. Ahead to Stimulus on the outside, a couple Shake It Up, 1 Will Echo, 3 lengths to grasping at straws, Miss Keating, and Triple Tristram out of it, of course. As they turn the corner now, My Market Love, a length and a quarter Stimulus. John Marshall on Stimulus, holding Peters in the pocket on Cool Action, a length to Will Echo, running home soundly. At the 300, My Market Love in front, and trying to get away from the rails. There's room for Cool Action now, and then Stimulus followed by Will Echo and Miss Keating. My Market Love in front, Will Echo on the outside, and a Stimulus between them. It's Will Echo grabbing the lead close to home, Miss Keating flying, but Will Echo's won the money. Will Echo has beaten Miss Keating. My Market Love and Stimulus in a tight one for third, and then Cool Action followed by Shake It Up grasping at straws, and boy oh boy, a Medal of Honour to Troy Phillips on the last horse, Triple Tristram. It bucked, it pig-rooted for nearly 200 metres.
Right, well, it's 2, 6 and a photo as called there by Ian. The winner, number 2, Will Echo. Second, 6, Miss Keating, and a photo for third. The winner should return $2.50 and 70. The second place getter to pay $1.20. And it's tight for third. Those in the photo are number 5, Stimulus, showing 75 cents, and number 8, My Market Love, $1.70. Next horses, because depending on the outcome of the protest, each of the 3 could finish up getting the race. Breathing Space, $3.60 and $1. It is the winner at the moment. Now, Easy Find is showing 75 a place. Should it get the race, it'll pay $1.50. And Casey's Comet, number 9, is showing $3.95 for the place. And its interim win dividend, if both protests are upheld, is $17.95. The Quinella, as it stands, is $5.20. The trifecta is $297.25, but both of those dividends could, of course, change with race number 4 at Moonee Valley. $2.45 and 95. Second, Silver City Boyd, $2.10. Third was Rare Finish, $75. The Quinella, $17.50. Trifecta, $130.60. Last one moving in Adelaide now for race 4, the Bluegrass Handicap over 1,200 metres. Komolsky Serdar comes out, 15 running, and they appear to be just about all in the stalls now. Probably just waiting on one of them. No, they're right. Here's Ron Paps.
And away they trip with Calm Brother, Sleepy Seymour showing good speed out wide. So is Le Bon Filon. Princess Sentosa and Elite Galaxy driving right up on the rail to be right in the thick of things. Spirit of Emily next, and then came Stapes. Camilla further back in the action, then over on the inside as Mr. Nisco pushes between horses is Pichon Lalonde. Beau Shadow 2.5 away, then Jubilee Cotton followed further back then by Welcome Willie and about 4 to Crested Lady before the turn, running to the 600-metre point, and here on the inside it's Sleepy Seymour with plenty of pace, overcoming its wide draw, gets to the rail and leads from Le Bon Filon. Tears for Fears up in the thick of things between horses. Elite Galaxy, Calm Brother held up and wide, then on the inside Spirit of Emily followed by Mr. Nisku, Princess Sentosa and Stapes as they pack behind the leaders. There's a bit of crowding and jostling in that division too now as they straighten up for the run in as Beau Shadow, and they were followed then by Jubilee Cotton, but it's Sleepy Seymour headed now on the outside by coming at it Elite Galaxy. Spirit of Emily into the clear, starting to put her head down. She's running on, but it's Elite Galaxy the leader. Elite Galaxy is going too well for its rivals, and Elite Galaxy will go on and score. Punched out to the line by a length and a half. Jubilee Cotton got up for second. Spirit of Emily third. Tears for Fears about fourth. Sleepy Seymour, Beau Shadow, Mr. Nisku, Calm Brother. In that division, Welcome Willie. Down along the inside, running next was Pichon Lalonde, and then Camilla. Stapes back in the field, followed further back in behind that division by Crested Lady, who was well back towards the tail of the field. Beau Shadow, Le Bon Filon pulling up back near the tail, and also 1 or 2 others back there, Stapes and Sleepy Seymour pulling up quickly, with Princess Sentosa beating only a handful home.
And the numbers are 1, 10 and 12. The winner, Elite Galaxy. Second, Jubilee Cotton. Third, Spirit of Emily, as called by Ron. The winner to pay $1.45 and 65. The second horse returning $2.25, and third should pay $1.80. Race 5 in Adelaide at 3.35, and here a field of 10 with no scratchings. Under oath, $4 a win, 90 a place. Lockley's Daughter, $2.35 and 105. Opal Digger, $4.05 and 2.20. Cal Prince, number 4, $5.35 and 160. Prince Travolta, $4.30 and 165. Another Prince, Prince of Camden, $2.40 and 95. Star for Us, $6.10 and 160. Tavern Jim, $6.85 and 160. Go Robbo, $14.55 and 305. And Night Follows Day, $4.30 and $1.30. It's both protests dismissed in the first leg of the quadrilla. So placing stand, the winner number 3, Breathing Space. Second, number 2, Easy Find. Third, number 9, Casey's Comet. Both protests dismissed, and correct weight notified after the first leg of the quadrilla at Moonee Valley. Grandstand continues on 7 after this. $60 and $1. Number 2, Easy Find, 75. 9, Casey's Comet, $3.95. Quinella paid $5.20. Trifecta, $297.25. And the running double, $488.05. All right, the protest third against first and third against second, both dismissed. So let's take a look at the replay now of race 4 at Moonee Valley and watch for the interference over the last 50 metres. Double at Moonee Valley today on 8 Mandator, and number 3 Breathing Space, $18.95. First leg sub number 7 Lee Cordova, and the second leg sub number 8 Whisket. Now the comparisons for the next event in Melbourne. Now with the protest 4th against 3rd upheld in Sydney, the result of race 4, the winner Will Echo 250 and 65, second Miss Keating 125, third Stimulus 75, Quinella was $15.10 and the trifecta paid $87 even. Candidates at the stalls for the first leg of the double and second leg of the quadrilla at Moonee Valley.
Racing came out in a pretty good line. Benefactor a little way back, settling down with Play It Hot and Silent Show. Now Gallipoli Prince away quickly, going with the Judges Rule up towards the lead, and Ridden Hard Seeger is going to get the front running from Gallipoli Prince and Judges Rule Testimony 4th. Warlike getting away from the fence. Aquilane went around it from Indeed I Do, Confucius Flyer. Then further back, Sunville, a gap to Bowtime. Benefactor 8 lengths from them at the 800. 3 or 4 lengths then to Silent Show and Play It Hot. They're going hard. Seeger, the leader, about a neck in front of Gallipoli Prince, a length and a half. Then Judges Rule on the outside of Testimony. Then came Aquilane 5th. Indeed I Do pulled out. Then Warlike, Sunville, and further back in the field then came Confucius Flyer. Benefactor giving them a big start at the moment, pulled out wide, and then Bowtime and a gap to Play It Hot, Silent Show. Gallipoli Prince went up to Seeger, took the lead. Indeed I Do on the outside, running on. Testimony trying to get clear, followed by Judges Rule struggling, and then Aquilane. Gallipoli Prince first for home. Indeed I Do coming at it quickly though. They kick away from Testimony, Aquilane, and then Warlike and Confucius Flyer. Indeed I Do's got it set in front with 150 to go. Beat off Gallipoli Prince, then Testimony and Benefactor late, but Indeed I Do's racing away, and Indeed I Do wins 2 lengths on the run home. Second is Gallipoli Prince, third Testimony, fourth is Benefactor, fifth home on the inside Confucius Flyer from Bowtime, Aquilane, then Seeger, followed by Warlike, who didn't go on, a gap in the field then. Further back to a Silent Show and Play It Hot was Sunville, and the last one is Judges Rule. Indeed I Do is the winner here of race number 5, the Island Cooler Handicap, ridden by Mick Gorham. Up tackling Gallipoli Prince when they turned for home, quickly took the lead. And a Testimony and Aquilane were then struggling at that point of the race, and Indeed I Do has had a comfortable win. Number 6 in the frame. Indeed I Do, ridden by M. Gorham, number 6, the winner. Second placing going to Gallipoli Prince, number 4, ridden by D. Murphy. And the judge calling for the photo. I fancy Testimony may just get third ahead of Benefactor, which was getting home on the outside. And the judge calling on the print to separate Benefactor the outside and Testimony for third placing. The winner, Indeed I Do, is
winner Will Echo 250 and 65, second Miss Keating 125, and on protest Stimulus paid 75 cents, Quinella 15.10, and the trifecta $87. Numbers 2, 6 and 5, and a protest 4th against 3rd alleging interference over the last 100 metres was upheld, with My Market Love being relegated to 4th. Now they're all set. Here's Ian Craig.
Pleasant day here at Rose Hill. Natural Habit on the inside. They're off. Rocket Lad missed the start by a length this afternoon, and Yarn actually got the best of it. Harris looking for the lead and getting it on Regal Edward, and Schwartz going up quickly. And at the end of 250, Schwartz about a half length on Regal Edward, a length and 3/4 Natural Habit, 1 then to Yarn. A length further back comes Castamoon, then Chintilla on the outside, a couple to Bodles. The speed is good. Rocket Lad second last Faith in Me, approaching the 1,000, and Schwartz keen to go. He's a length and 1/4 Regal Edward. 3 away, third is Natural Habit. 2 lengths to Yarn. Outside the imported horse Castamoon, a little more than a length to Chintilla, then Bodles and Rocket Lad, and 2.5 lengths to Faith in Me. Going to the side at the 800, and the speed is certainly honest here with Schwartz setting up the pattern. 2.5 Regal Edward, 3.5 to 4 lengths to Natural Habit, 1 Yarn, 2 then to Castamoon, Chintilla the other, followed by Bodles, Rocket Lad, and 6 lengths to Faith in Me. Schwartz will be first around the corner, 500 ahead of them. The break Schwartz has on Regal Edward a length. In the third position, Yarn pulling to the extreme outside, and then Natural Habit, and here comes Chintilla. They set sail for the judge, and Chintilla scorching down the outside to go after Schwartz. Natural Habit on the inside, and then comes Yarn and Regal Edward, but Chintilla's drawn to the lead past the 200 metres. Battling on well as Yarn on the inside, a half length from Chintilla, but Chintilla's holding Yarn. Then Natural Habit and Schwartz, but it's all Chintilla. He's a vastly improved horse, and Chintilla comes right away and wins it by a length and 3/4 to Yarn. Third Natural Habit, then came Regal Edward, followed by Schwartz, Rocket Lad, Bodles, Faith in Me, and Castamoon was last to complete the course.
Numbers as called by N, 2, 8 and 3. The winner Chintilla, number 2, should pay 145 and 70. Second number 8, Yarn, to pay 120. And third number 3, Natural Habit, 70 cents after race 5 in Sydney. The 6th is due at 4 o'clock. Harrapin Jaya, number 4, is out. And Karina Magic is showing 5.50 and 1.30. The stage are $4.70 and $1.40, $5.35 and $1.60. Second, number 4, Gallipoli Prince, $1.65. Third, number 1, Testimony, 95 cents. Cornella paid $25.85. Trifecta, $280, and the running double was $37 even. Okay, the comparisons for the next at $1.45 and $65. Jubilee Cotton, $2.30. Spirit of Emily, $1.80. Cornella, $25. Trifecta, $320.55. Now, they appear to be all in the stalls for this, the first leg of the double. They're racing. Here's Ron Paps.
And Lockley's Daughter won the start. Prince Travolta jumped away quickly on the inside with her. He's going to head her shortly afterwards. Tavern Jim, Cal Prince is there. So too on settling down is Opal Digger as they pack up behind Prince Travolta. Next in behind them, Prince of Camden on the outside. Getting up on the rail, Go Robbo. Under Oath next from Nightfaller's Day. A compact field sees Star for Us at the tail of the field. Only about 6 off the lead. At the 800-metre mark, Opal Digger goes up on the outside, joins Prince Travolta. A length and a half, Cal Prince niggled at, working around the outside. Going up on the inside with those, though, was Go Robbo, who's sticking in there, and Tavern Jim between them. Then Lockley's Tradition, Lockley's Daughter, I should say. They were followed further back by Prince of Camden. Then came Nightfaller's Day, then Under Oath and Star for Us last on the swing. 400 to go. Opal Digger the outside, Prince Travolta the inside with him riding it up. In behind those then came Go Robbo. They were followed by Cal Prince, Lockley's Daughter to the outside, but it's Opal Digger the leader. 200 to go. He got a half in front. Now a length to Prince Travolta. Further back in the field, Lockley's Daughter. Star for Us is running home into a place, but Opal Digger's going to be too good. Opal Digger goes on to win. A length and a half on the line to Lockley's Daughter. Third placing, Star for Us. Then Under Oath, the Stayer, a nice effort first up. They were followed then by Prince of Camden, who never really got into the race. Cal Prince giving ground. Go Robbo. Further back with them, Nightfaller's Day, Prince Travolta, and also in that bunch towards the tail was Tavern Jim.
Numbers in Adelaide 3, 2 and 7 as called by Ron. The winner, Opal Digger, number 3, to pay $4.60 and $1.55. Second placing to Lockley's Daughter, 65 cents, and third, number 7, Star for Us, should pay $2.65. 10 past 4.
Set, they're racing this time. And one of the best away, Silver Satellite, the grey, began quickly on the inside and led quite clearly, settling down from Reaver Gleam racing wide. Going with it is Vesterberg up towards the lead, and further back then Dame Vengeance, followed by Pride of Biscay. And they're a length and a half in front of Our Draw and a gap to Waterford Chase, and Our Germain last of all. Around the turn of the 1300, Silver Satellite in the familiar role in front by a half length. Now Reaver Gleam is running second. A length and a half to Dame Vengeance in the box seat third, followed by Pride of Biscay and Vesterberg out 3 deep. 1.5 further back than Our Draw, 2 lengths to Waterford Chase and 2 to Our Germain. Heading down the back, 1,000 to go. Silver Satellite a length, Reaver Gleam a half, Dame Vengeance close enough third on the rail. A length then to Pride of Biscay. Vesterberg caught out wide, a length and a half Our Draw. 2 lengths to Waterford Chase and 4 lengths last of all is Our Germain. At the 800-metre turn, they haven't gone hard, and the leader still is Silver Satellite by 3/4 to Reaver Gleam. Dame Vengeance trying to get a run third on the fence and pulling out wide Vesterberg, and then came further back Pride of Biscay. Our Draw starting a run, and they're bunching right up as they race to the 600-metre mark, where Reaver Gleam went up to the leader. Silver Satellite and took the lead. Our Draw moving up quickly. Dame Vengeance back on the rail but under pressure, then Vesterberg, and a good gap in the field to Our Germain. It's Our Draw and Reaver Gleam going to the front and kicking away from Pride of Biscay on the turn. Silver Satellite, Dame Vengeance further back, and then Our Germain late. Our Draw on the outside got its head in front when they turned from Reaver Gleam. They're 4 lengths, Pride of Biscay and then Our Germain. On the outside, Our Draw's taken the lead with 150 metres to go. Got in a little close to Reaver Gleam, but she's getting clear now. And Our Draw's holding Reaver Gleam further back, Pride of Biscay and Our Germain, but Our Draw wins. Nearly 2 lengths in the run home. Second is Reaver Gleam. 4 lengths to Our Germain. Third in a photo from Pride of Biscay. A gap to Dame Vengeance and Vesterberg. Silver Satellite, Waterford Chase, the last runner in. Too strong for them, ridden by De Gauci, number 3 the winner, number 3, and that is Our Draw. Got a little close to Reaver Gleam with about 150 to go, but De Gauci then corrected her, straightened her up, and she's raced home for a comfortable win. Number 3, Our Draw, ridden by De Gauci first. Number 6, Reaver Gleam has run second, and the third placing, the judge will call them a photo. I think you'll find that it was Our Germain. Yes, Our Germain will get up and get third, number 4, after the judge looks at the print ahead of Pride of Biscay. 3-6 in the photo. Winner Our Draw, 56.5 kilos. A bit of an essay for her today, but she's won well. She made her sweeping run with about 600 metres to go, and she's showing $1.90 and 80 on the tape. Number 6 second, Reaver Gleam, just found the The 1600 a little bit beyond the race did pan out well for her because she sat on the outside of Silver Satellite, but she just hasn't got the 1600, and she'll show 75. And after the photo, our Germain has got third, and it will pay 85 cents. 3, 6 and 4. With the winner, Our Draw, completing a good week for Rob McGuinness. She's having a great run at the moment. This mare's raced clear to win by nearly 2 lengths to Reva Gleam, who appears to be a little bit suspect at the 1600 now. And Our Germain, she was warming up at the end of the race. She couldn't go the pace early. 3, 6 and 4 on race number 6 here at Moonee Valley. And we'll go back to you now, Pete, and have a look at that tote call for the next event as the winner trots back now by Voodoo Rhythm from Penny Draw, ridden by Darren Gauci. Second, Reva Gleam, and third, Our Germain, after race 6 at Moonee Valley.
Thanks, BM. Solus Modulus number 13 comes out of the 7th event, and a field of 12 to run. Affected 340 and 125. Old Acquaintance 285 and 90. Kale 610 and $1.45 and 70 cents. Second Yarn $1.15. Third Natural Habit 75. Quinella $7.80. Trifecta paid $39.90. Well, we're standing by for the next in Sydney, the Arthur Young Handicap, 1,500 metres the journey, and as I said, a field of 9 to run. Craig, for his call of race 6.
They're off and running. It was a perfect start. Phoenix Dragon amongst the best to begin. Karina Magic away well, and so too was the grey Raffanura. The stage is not all that far away, and Chock Daly's on the inside. Lady Liberty not all that far back as they race within about 6 lengths of one another. Short Black trapped out wide. Irish Maiden's going to drop out last. At the 1200, Raffanura leads the stage. A third is Short Black, Raffanura fourth. Aling Chock Daly and Phoenix Dragon. One to Lady Liberty on the outside of Irish Maiden, and Crevice brings up the rear. 9.50 left to gallop, and Raffanura a bit more than a length on the stager. Third posse is Chock Daly, and fourth Karina Magic covering some additional territory. Then Short Black a length the Phoenix Dragon, Irish Maiden, 2.5 lengths to Lady Liberty, and Cassidy's riding a hard the favourite, and a further 3.5 lengths to Crevice. Along past the 700 metres, Raffanura a half length on the stager. Karina Magic niggled at. Chock Daly the inside. One Short Black, one Phoenix Dragon, the head the inside Irish Maiden. 3 lengths to Lady Liberty, and about 4 lengths to Crevice. Homeward bound, and the grey from Newcastle. Raffanura 3/4 of a length clear. Second is Karina Magic. Chock Daly getting up on the inside, and now Kenny Russell calls upon Short Black. And then at the head of the others was Phoenix Dragon and Lady Liberty racing greenly, but Russell had taken Short Black up to challenge Chock Daly. Then Phoenix Dragon and Lady Liberty racing greenly. Chock Daly refusing to give in. Phoenix Dragon and Short Black trying to get Chock Daly, but they won't, and Chock Daly's got it. Chock Daly's beaten the favourite. Lady Liberty got up on the last bound to get second, and nose in front of Phoenix Dragon and nose Short Black. Followed by Irish Maiden, Raffanura. Further back then came Karina Magic, the stager, and last was Crevice.
Chock Daly, number 3, the winner in Sydney, should pay $2.80 and 85 cents. Second placing Flying Home, Lady Liberty, number 6, to pay 70 cents. We'll just check those other totes again because they've just changed. Final totes, $2.85 and 90 for Chock Daly. Lady Liberty second to pay 70, and third Phoenix Dragon, number 9, $1.15. Now the 7th in Sydney at 25 to 5, 7 and 9 out, 9 running. New Atlantis 240 and 105, paid 190 and 80. Second River Gleam 75. Third Our Germain a good run 85. Quinella $4.70. Trifecta $24.35. And the running double paid $23.20. Previous event in Star for Us $2.65. Quinella paid $8. Trifecta $267.45. Just about set, started coming around to the platform for the first division of the A1 Handicap over 1,200 metres, and a field of 14 running. They look to be just about right with one exception. A reminder, a full wrap-up of all the sport, including the cricket and the big Australian Open golf in 7 national news tonight. Sandy Roberts with all the sporting details, and I'll have a wrap-up of racing today from Moonee Valley. OK, we're just standing by to take you to Ron Paps on this beautiful day in Adelaide. Now they're right. Ron's ready for his call of the first division of the A1 Handicap.
Settle again. Racing this time, it missed the start, Flighty Native. It was the one. It's missed it a couple, and getting away quickly, Lady Patina, Starfontaine, Sydney Maid. Driving through nearer the inside, Fight and Unite, and in that division too was Spring Serenade with Mr. Dance Man. Out wider on the track there with them was Shifty's Son. They were followed close handy by Isa 4, who's well back. It's about 6 off the lead. Then came All Regent, 3 or 4 away, Merry Mixture joining on the inside, Flighty Native, a break of 6 lengths away, then to Snow Gypsy. Well back, Purple Empire, and at long last with those those was Cleese as they come to the turn. Fight and Unite led them clearly and shows the way about a length in front of Sydney Maid. Nearly 2 to Star Fontaine moving up nicely, and with it Shifty's Son. On the inside, Mr. Danceman. Eyes of 4 can't get a run, checking off them. Around them all, Regent Merry Mixture joining in out deep. Flighty Native behind them with Spring Serenade. Into the straight they come, and Sydney Maid after Fight and Unite. Eyes of 4 held up desperately for a run, can't get a crack at them. Changes course to back near the inside, but now down the outside joining in quickly is Merry Mixture. Merry Mixture out very deep on the track, goes to the lead from All Regent. Flighty Native joining in. Merry Mixture, All Regent, Flighty Native. All Regent getting up on the inside with Merry Mixture. Merry Mixture just in front, it's home. Merry Mixture wins from All Regent, Flighty Native. Then Snow Gypsy, a big run. Eyes of 4, no luck. Shifty's Son, Star Fontaine, Purple Empire. They were followed then by Mr. Danceman. Further back then Spring Serenade. Then came Sydney Maid knocking up Fight and Unite, Lady Patina, and the last in Cleese.
Another big result for the bookies in Adelaide. Number 12, Merry Mixture, the winner, 27.25 and $6.90 approximately. 9, All Regents second, $3.20, and number 5, Flighty Native, should pay approximately $1.15. Now there's a big field in race 7 at 4:45 in Adelaide. Scratchings 11, King's Rule, and 22, Q-Ann Star, and a field of the previous event in Melbourne. And the winner was Our Draw, 190 and 80. Second, River Gleam, 75. Third, Our Germain, 85. Cornella paid $4.70. Trifecta, $24.35. Running double, $23.20. Now they're just about set. Last one goes in, Noble Cavalier, and they're all set at Moonee Valley. Brian Martin.
Noble Cavalier's gone into line. They're ready to go in the 7th race for the day. Ready, and they're racing this time. Ever So Gold missed it slightly out towards the outside, and Fair Verdict and Chestnut King away quickly. Kale going fast with Old Acquaintance, and behind them is Triso from Red Bow. Monotony back on the rail. Chestnut King around the outside there of Total Band, and they're followed by Kerry My Boy. Well back out wide on the track is Ever So Gold as they run to that first turn. And around the corner they go, and Old Acquaintance went to the front now from Kale. Kerry My Boy out the back of the field was checked, and the leader Old Acquaintance along the back led by 2 lengths to Noble Cavalier on the outside of Kale, and they're a length and a half to Chestnut King, and on the fence there is Fair Verdict. Total Band out 3 deep at the 1100 metre mark, a gap then to Triso Monotony. Ever So Gold 3 deep, a length and a half affected Kerry My Boy and Red Bow. 900 metres to go, and the leader on the inside, Old Acquaintance, a length Noble Cavalier. 2 lengths further back in the field, then on the inside is Kale. Chestnut King went up third. Kale is fourth, a length and a half. Total Band followed by Triso. Fair Verdict in a pocket back on the rail. Ever So Gold, Kerry My Boy are pulled out wide with affected. Then Monotony and 2 lengths to Red Bow. At the 650 metre mark, and the leader is Old Acquaintance, about a neck in front. Noble Cavalier straight up on the outside to tackle it, a length and a half. Chestnut King hard ridden, then affected, pulled out wide, and further back then Triso from Kale on the rail. A gap to Kerry My Boy, and then Monotony, Ever So Gold, Total Band, Fair Verdict and Red Bow. Old Acquaintance about a half in front and going a little bit better at the moment than Noble Cavalier, and affected is coming home quickly. Then a gap to Kale and Triso. Affected moved up to Old Acquaintance, into the straight they come. Old Acquaintance a neck in front. Affected on the outside, getting to him and Triso from a long way back, and Kale on the rail. Affected's put his head in front with about 80 metres to go from Old Acquaintance, and Affected gets up to win. Affected is scored by a head to Old Acquaintance. Red Bow from last has got up to run third ahead of Kale back on the inside. Then further back Triso from Total Band, Monotony, and then came Noble Cavalier. Further back was Ever So Gold, followed by Chestnut King, then Kerry My Boy, and last of all is Fair Verdict. He's broken through at last here, Affected number 1, ridden by Simon Marshall, moved up to Old Acquaintance when they turned for home. And he's been a little bit too good. The judge calling for the photo, but there's no doubt that number 1 Affected, ridden by Simon Marshall, has outstayed Old Acquaintance De Gouch in the run of the wire.